Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So today we have a battle against Rod, another random person offline. So as you can see, I am using the same team I've been using the past several games. Looking at the opponent's team, it looks to be really cool and really original actually. So what do I want to lead with here? And I think this time we're going to go with the Infernape, actually. So, we'll see how that works out. So, he is going to lead with the Fortress, so that was one of the things I was anticipating here, so that works out really well for me with the Infernape lead. What do I want to do outright? I could just go straight for the Flare Blitz, I could pivot, but I think we're just going to play it safe here and go Flare Blitz right out of the gate on this thing. And he stays in, so that's fine. We're going to nail this thing with a Flare Blitz. Going to knock it all the way down to, I believe, the Sturdy. Yep, so we're going to take a bunch of recoil from that, which sucks. And the Life Orb damage too, but it is what it is. He's going to go Toxic Spikes in return. So that's not great, but not the end of the world. We do definitely have answers for that. So this time around, we're just going to go U-turn. We'll definitely outspeed. So we are going to hit the U-turn, and that will definitely be enough to take the Fortress out from that range and knock him down to 5. I do take more Life Orb recoil. And then we are going to get the pivot, and we are definitely going to want to come in with the Roserade here. So we're going to do that just to absorb those toxic spikes. So that is what we do. So that works out pretty well for us. So pretty strong start there. We'll see what he wants to bring in response. So it is going to be the Grand Bowl, okay? So not 100% sure what this thing is going to want to do, but I actually don't really want to take a big shot with Roserade right now because Roserade looks really good against a lot of his team. So I think we're actually just going to go ahead and I think we're gonna go ahead and switch in with Mew actually. So that's what we're gonna do. Should be fit to handle what this thing has in store, whatever that may be. So there is the Mew, and he's gonna go Charm. Okay, that's interesting. So going to cut my attack harshly. Then he's gonna go ahead and get poisoned by the Toxic Orb. So that's also interesting. So I think we're just going to stay in and go Psychic here, because why not? So he actually outspeeds here and he goes Crunch, and that takes us down by a little less than half, so not terrible. We are going to go Psychic him in return, and that will take him down to about a quarter, so that works. We are going to get some HP back with the leftovers, and then he is going to take some poison damage there. So I think we're just going to stay in here, no reason not to. Just going to click Psychic again. And so he's actually going to switch and save this. So that's a little interesting. And he's going to come in with the Swampert. So that's fine. This thing is going to take a Psychic, and we'll see how much it does. Just quite a bit, actually. Knocks it down by a little less than half, so that's good. And then we do get more HP back with the leftovers. So, honestly, at this point, I think we're just going to keep on going for the Psychic until he gives us a reason not to. So we're going to do that. We do outspeed this thing, which is nice. So we're going to hit a Psychic, and it's going to knock it all the way to the red, but it does survive. He's going to go Stealth Rock in return. So that's not great for us, although we can actually get rid of it. So we do get some HP back with the leftovers, and I think that's actually what we want to do. So we are packing Defog on Mew, so we're just going to go ahead and go for it. Get those hazards right off the board. So that's what we're going to do. So there's the Defog going to cut his evasion, and he's going to go get rid of the Stealth Rocks. We're going to go He's going to Ice Beam, which is not going to do much of anything to us there. And then we are going to get some HP back with the leftovers. So, yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and just go Psychic again. And he is going to stay in, and from that range, he's definitely not going to be able to take a Psychic. So that will finish off the Swampert. And that is going to knock him down to 4, so that is pretty nice, as we do gain back even more HP with the leftovers. So, we'll see what he wants to do here. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and come in with the Persian, so that's fine. Yeah, I guess we're just going to go ahead and keep on clicking Psychic here until he gives us a reason not to. So he does outspeed us, and he is going to Fake Out. So he's going to get that chip damage, and of course the flinch. So yeah, nothing we can do this turn, as we do get some HP back from the leftovers once again. Once again, just going to keep going for the Psychic, I suppose. He is going to actually outspeed us and Bite. Okay, so and that kind of sucks. He actually takes us out with a critical hit there, so that's kind of unfortunate. Mew is going to go down there, and that is going to knock us down to 5. But that's okay. We do still have answers. So we're going to go ahead and come in with the Aerodactyl then. So there it is. We should be able to outspeed this thing. Going to have the pressure coming into play. So I think we're just going to go Stone Edge here. Hopefully we don't miss. So we're going to find out. So he is not going to stay in on that matchup. He knows we're going to outspeed him, so he is going to go ahead and switch in with the Rhydon. So I guess we should have saw that coming. We're going to Stone Edge, and we're actually going to miss, so that kind of sucks. So yeah, we definitely don't want to stay on in this matchup. Nothing we can really do to the Rhydon with the Aerodactyl. So I think we are... what do we want to do here? That is a good question, actually. I think we're just going to go ahead and switch the Snorlax in, actually. Yeah, we're going to do that, because we don't really want to take a big shot with anything else. So, going to come in with the Snorlax, and he is going to go ahead and Stone Edge of his own, and that is going to do a truckload of damage, actually, to the Snorlax. Not even a crit there, going to knock us a little below half, and then we do get some HP back with the leftovers, but that is going to be awfully close if we can even take another one of those, so that kind of sucks. I think we actually just have to click Earthquake here, so that's what we're going to do. And we actually outspeed this thing, so that's interesting, but he's got the berry. Okay, this guy is definitely running some original stuff here. So he's got the berry for the Earthquake. That does virtually nothing to him, so that sucks. He's going to counter... and actually, because of his own, that was a little counterproductive, actually. Because of his own berry, that counter actually did not do a ton of damage. So that was a very interesting turn of events, actually. So I think we're just going to go Earthquake again here. We really just need to whittle this Rhydon down. But yeah, that Shuckaberry and then counter, that was an interesting tech he has. So he is going to outspeed us, though, and he is going to Earthquake. And unfortunately, we cannot survive one of those from that range. So that's going to get rid of the Snorlax and knock us to 4. So the Rhydon actually putting in some work here, getting him back in the game. So we're going to go ahead and come in with the Roserade now. And I think there's no reason to not just go ahead and click Giga Drain. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And he is not going to want to stay in on that matchup for sure, so he's going to go for the switch, and he's going to switch in with the Granbull basically as fodder. So we're going to hit this thing with a Giga Drain, and that will definitely be more than enough from that range to finish off the Granbull, dropping him down to 3. So that is good news for us. So we will see what he wants to bring in. So it is going to be the Persian. So we actually, I think, want to go for the switch here. We don't want to take a big shot with Roserade because, yeah, it is pretty much our best answer to that Rhydon. So I think we want to switch in with the Infernape here, actually. It might just be a fodder switch, but I think that's what we have to do. Although if he fakes out, we could probably survive it. So yeah, there is the Infernape once again. And he is going to fake out. and we do survive that just barely with 7 HP in the red. So okay, so now the gamble is who's going to outspeed who here. I think I have max attack and speed investment, but I think this thing actually would outspeed us if he's max speed. So I think we're actually just gonna Mach Punch here to try and get as much damage as we can on the way out. So there's the Mach Punch, and it actually is enough to one-shot the Persian, actually. So the max attack with the Life Orb is enough to get rid of the Persian and knock him down to 2, I believe, but the Infernape's going to go down off the recoil damage, knocking us to 3. So we have a double down here. So yeah, what do we want to come in with now? And I think, what is it? I think we'll go, we're going to go Aerodactyl, actually, once again. So yeah, and he is going to come in with the Rhydon as we come back in with the Aerodactyl. So we do have the pressure coming into play once again, and I think we're getting down to it, so I think we're just going to stay in here and Earthquake, see how much damage we can get. And we definitely outspeed, so we're going to Earthquake, and it is not quite enough to take the Rhydon out, unfortunately, from that range. We did get a crit even, too. He's going to go Stone Edge, and he actually misses, so that sucks for him, but that is actually kind of getting us back from the Stone Edge miss of our own earlier. We're going to stay in an Earthquake again, and from that range, that should definitely be enough, and indeed it is, to get rid of the Rhydon finally, and knock him down to just 1. So definitely some good luck there for us. So he's going to come in then with the Golem. I believe that is his last one. So, yeah, no reason not to just go for the Earthquake again, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And so we'll see how much damage we can get on the Golem. It takes him down by a little more than half, so that should be a 2-hit KO. He's going to go Rock Polish, though, in return, so that's interesting. So he is going to give him that sharp speed increase, so he's trying to set up to maybe do a reverse sweep, but Aerodactyl's pretty fast, so after that, I don't even know if he'll outspeed me, but we'll find out. And no, the Rock Polish is not enough for the Golem to outspeed the Aerodactyl, so we're just going to Earthquake again to finish off the Golem, and that is game. Alright, so we're going to win that one 3-0 versus Rod, but that was actually a very fun match, and pretty good, pretty cool, actually. So we're going to go ahead and leave. So very good match there. So, yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, this is actually going to be the last match that I post with this team, so I had a lot of fun using it, and it did work out pretty well. Once again, just a modified version of my in-game team here on BDSP, but I had a blast using it. But now, with some more resources at my disposal, I'm actually going to be able to start creating some more in-depth and more, I guess, more than one-dimensional competitive teams here on BDSP, which is always good. So, yeah, we're going to be coming back with a brand new team next time. So stay tuned for that. That's it, and we'll see you next time.